We took it very easy on our first day and hiked only 2 miles or 3 kilometers to our campsite after the crossing of Big Pine South Fork Creek. This was one of our first backpacking trips in the middle of the pandemic, and we really wanted to maximize our time outdoors. We also arrived pretty late in the afternoon. A short hike on day one and the relative low elevation of 8,600 feet or 2,600 meters also helped with our missing acclimatization. There are a lot fewer people on the South Fork compared to the much more popular North Fork Trail. The official creek crossing can be a bit scary in early season, but you only have to do some bushwhacking a few hundred meters up the creek and you will find a much easier crossing over fallen down logs without the need to take off your boots. On our second day, we encountered our first snowfields, which is not unusual for an early July hike in the Sierras. The trail to Brainerd Lake is only roughly 4 miles or 6 kilometers long, with an elevation gain of 2,000 feet or 700 meters. We found a nice campsite at the lake, which we had completely for ourselves. After the first steep climb from our campsite, we came to a place that is called the Bench and is one of my favorite spots in the Eastern Sierras with views of the Palisades, Norman Clyde Peak and Mount Sill. The snow slowed us down a little bit, but we also have been to this area a few times and had no problems with finding the way to Brainerd Lake. On our third day, we did an excursion to Finger Lake and then hiked back to a nice campsite beyond the creek crossing, basically tracing our steps back. After Brainerd Lake, the official trail ends and you can find a faint trail, or in our case, tracks in the snow to Finger Lake, which was almost completely frozen. This is also a great viewpoint in all directions. Overall, we hiked 6 miles or 10 kilometers with 1,200 feet or 400 meters up and 2,900 feet or 900 meters down. We decided to spend another night in the wilderness and hiked out on our fourth day. This was an easy 2 miles or 3 kilometers hike and mostly downhill. short and easy backpacking trip with great views. We have done it many times, and especially when the children were little. Only the creek crossing can be challenging, but there's also an easier crossing up the creek. The lower elevation makes it a good choice for an early in the year backpacking trip, and we always appreciated the solitude compared to the North Fork Trail.